Good morning. It's Saturday, and I hope you're having a pleasant start to your weekend and that you will get some time for crafting. As you can see, I thought I would change my schedule a little bit on this. This is our picture of the audition for the front cover of the composition book, and I went into my friendly basket and picked some pinks out that I thought I might add here. But let's see what happens, because you never know what might take our fancy. I have tucked my my book in here so that I don't lose my bits, and as you can see, I'm still liking this as the first page. I do hope we get to at least get that a starter down on that first page. So out of here we go for a while, and here we are. Now, this is where I guess we're going to get light on here no matter what. Okay, that's better for me. I hope it is for you. Let me come in a little bit closer. Okay, someday I'm going to learn which way to push that knob. Okay, let's see. Maybe I'll turn this one off. Does that help? Yes, to a certain extent. Okay, and I got out my Roxy Creations Antique Papers folder in case I want to use that. But I don't know whether I'm going to use these, but I just thought it might be a good thing. One never knows. Now, okay, what's first here? I think first was the first was the fabric. I do believe. Okay, this is okay, but it's in there upside down. Book, open. Good. I'm not topsy-turvy. Let's see now where we went with this. We were about here. I'm looking at my glues and thinking, which can be a dangerous thing, but I'm going to put down, excuse me, I'm going to put down this piece of fabric, because we want this area to be the focal on the fabric. So, out of the way here, and I picked this one, well, you can't see that. I'm sorry. This one, and this one, as an audition. And okay, let's get crack-a-lackin'. There is definitely a right and wrong side, but I turned it towards the more mute one, and I think that's good. I'm glad I didn't see that. That's a little strong for me. Okay. I'm using Fabri-Tac. I'm going to be using Fabri-Tac on everything here on the front cover. I want to get fairly close to the edge, but I'm not going to make myself crazy, which is easy to do, because Fabri-Tac does its thing, and this is my personal journal, and I'm not in the same state of fixing here, of gluing, that I would have been if it were Happy Mail. Let's see if I can manage to get this moving. Over to here, and here, and about up here is good. Out here is very good, and that's where it landed, so that's where it's going to be. Let's fold this out and fold it down and fabric tack. Let's just do that. And some more up here. Some more along here. And some more right there. And here. Because this is uncovered. Of course. I hope you would have told me that it was upside down. Oh, goodness. Thank heavens for fabric tack. Thank heaven for fabric tack. There we go. This just seems to want to, whether it's topsy-turvy or not, it seems to want to be a bit of a pill here, so let's see what we can do. Now, next, I do believe, was this little set of pretties. Let's get, now this came on and came down. You have a good look at that. That came past. Ah, this comes past this. Out a little bit. Lined up with this line. Now I'm seeing it. Okay. This here lined up with the line, and how far below is that? Oh, okay. I don't want to come too far down. And I like this side, so I'm going to let this sit for a minute when we get the glue on here and get it down because of the holes. Okay. Over and down, lined up with this line, and not too far down. Not too far down. Get some thread off my hands here. So that's piece 2. This next one. According to this picture, I should have put this down, but that was under the fabric. It's not under the fabric. It's not going to be under the fabric. It's going to be here, I think. I might eliminate it if we choose one of these. That one will go there. This one will go about here. This one, oh, this is going to be easy with Fabri-Tac because I'll just run it right down the zigzag. Pull it tightly. I know how I'm going to solve this little problem. There's always a way out of a situation, particularly when you have two thumbs. Here we go. Okay, let's not get ahead. Let's wait and get this down next. Everybody's dry, yes. I think that is such fine fabric that I'm going to use this extra strength glue stick and put a bit of the Fabri-Tac on the ends and the sides. Let's go up here and do this. Put a lot of it on there. Some Fabri-Tac. Top, bottom, or vice versa, and one up the middle, just because. Now, according to this picture, this go into here and almost lined up with there. Okay, we can do this. If it's off by a tiny bit, well, such is life. Now, the bottom. Let me check the bottom. Oh, okay. And right here. We're going to go down to here. And up to there. And here we are. A little bit of threads. That's okay. They're going to stick to my fingers. Okay, now. The next one is lined up with the next one is lined up with the bottom. And let me get this off my fingers. And goes up to about there. Good, good, good. Whoops. There I am. Now, let's do the same thing. Let's do the same thing here. And I can't imagine what pickle I would have been in if I hadn't taken a picture or done it as soon as I placed the pieces and auditioned them and placed them. And here. There. Now, let's make sure that we get the printing correct. This goes to here and about here and about here. Let's think about this. Let's put that down right there. This is going to be all glue stick. Lots and lots of glues. Of course, the way the light is hitting this, I can certainly see where the glue stick has been, or is. There we go. Now this one is about here. This one is about here. Down we go. Now we only have one more piece that I absolutely know that it is going to be right here. This comes just a titch past the top of that and right here. Okay. And now the reason, one of the absolute reasons that we have fabric tack is happening right now. Fabric and this glue, they're happy together. And yes, it will tack it down. Well, actually, more than tack it, it will, don't ever have any qualms about using this. So sometimes if the fabric is fairly thin, right here you can see it, some of it came through. But that's the way it rolls sometimes. Now, I like this squared off top more. So, I'm going to put this down. I'm going to pull it tight. This has to go up above. Now not, oh, this one went right up. We're not going quite that far. Down, 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 all the way down. Now we're left, I don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we're left with a piece of lace which had been placed here. let's think. Let's think about some possibilities here. There's no rule that says that we couldn't do that. No, too big. Too big. We could move the lace up. We could put this here. Not sure. Let's check this again. Don't want to obscure the rose. That I almost had an upside down rose. But this and this. Of course not straight. We have enough straight lines here. Let's put this on a little bit like that. And don't worry, I'm going to get rid of that stark whiteness on the edges of the this one is going to be all about that strong, oh, I don't know. Does it give us more here? Let's pull this up. This or this. I'm thinking that one. Now, a little vintage photo to soften the edges on that. Okay. Can we have that down just a smidge? I don't want to cover the rose that much. This covers the bottom of that. I'm thinking, let me get a little bit of drink, and it does take off the straightness of the lines, and the only other lines that are not parallel are those and that. Let's do the lace. And we decided that was going, we'll put it on according to how much of that shows. Okay. Lace. Putting it in the design on the lace, on the four corners, the leaves on the four corners. Leaves here. We must be very careful to make sure we don't completely hide. And thank heavens for waxed paper. Okay, back to our glue stick. This is fairly wet, a fairly wet glue stick in comparison to you, so that's why I'm using it. Now we want to cover up the bottom. Of the ruffle. Now when this dries, I'll check to see whether or not I need to add some Fabri-Tac to the top of our piece of collage here. Well, I think we're mission accomplished. Now I thought we would take some time to at least plan the first page of our journal. Yes, it's there, it's low key. And here we are. I am going to manage to find the paper that I had chosen. Oh, there it is. When I was sharing my collage fodder, I kind of fell in love with this. So, since these pages do not have to have any association with each other, they don't even have to be friends. So, where am I going to put you? There. Okay, here we are, ready to go. Do I want this to be this big? No. That we know. Do I want it torn? That we know. Okay, you sit there and dry yourself. And I don't mind the, I'll be saving that. I don't mind the bit whiteness that's showing. Let's take some off the top. ripped effect. I like this side more than I like this side, but then I would lose the leaf. Oh my, decisions, decisions. To quote Rachel, decisions are the worst. Let's take this side off. There. I'm seeing I'm going to be putting a little fabric tack in there. We can do that now. Oh, my. Gracious, gracious. Well, I'm not going to spend my time mulling this over to that extent. I know how I'm going to solve this. Okay, that's on the go. I want to put a little bit of text. I want it to have, I want it to be a whiter paper. I don't want it to be pure white, do I? What I mean is I don't want it to be as white as that, I don't think. Although, let's decide. There's one choice, which works with this color. Never can tell how things are going to work out. Why does that feel upside down to me? So I guess I can't do that. Why? Why? I wish I knew. But it felt upside down. This is here. At least we know where they're going to be for the moment. Now I have to decide about this one. I think I'm going to stick with this whiter one. Okay. Now, three blocks. This can come off here. 1, 2, 3. This can come off here. don't remember whether tearing this. Let's see. Fingers crossed. I'm going to use this because I do want this. There's this graph paper after all. Let's get it. Oh my. How sweet was that? Now, this one. Well, I believe I have found the starter for this page. I'm only doing a single spread, a spread on this one. But this is all going to have to be prettied up. But at least I know what and where. So that's another mission accomplished. And let's just take care of this little problem right now. I do hope that you have enjoyed my little starting and stopping and thinking and mulling. This is the way this is going to be, because it's mine, and it's all about what makes me happy. And so I decided that today I really wanted the cover on there. And here it is. And we'd planned these two. Go over here, there it is. I hope you've enjoyed me, and for me to pick this bold and colorful pieces, I'm just making my statement. I'm going to begin the way I'm going to go on forward in this composition book. If you have enjoyed today, please consider giving me a thumbs up, leave a comment. I do answer them. And I would appreciate your subscribing to my channel. Bye now. See you soon.